Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh,
sorry.
Now, rolling.
Tshepo is first and foremost, he's a nerd. The nerd became a writer when he was busy with Goku's stories, and then he interpreted them as his own. And then after that, he came from an artistic environment. His cousin and his other cousin were all visual artists, and I tried to emulate that, but it never worked for me. My artistry came from a literal sense. So from there, I closed it off until my mother was trying to pass on, and my way of dealing with her passing on was through literary art. And after that, me failing as a smart kid amounted to me writing poems, and then from there onwards, this is my second year in varsity, it amounted to me literally being here, launching my book, writing scripts, writing plays, writing ads for a living. Had that not happened, my identity of I'm a smart kid to I'm an artist, had that not happened, we wouldn't be here today. So Tshepo is first and foremost a writer, then a poet, then an artist, then a copywriter. The Brown Bottle series, let me start answering it from people's perspective, right? The Brown Bottle series is them reflected in pages, because the Brown Bottle series wasn't necessarily written for me, it was written for them. And by them, I mean anyone who reads it, anyone who hears it, anyone who sees it. But for me, the Brown Bottle series was 2018 me finding himself through the one thing people told him he was gonna find himself through, which is just get lit and just have fun. Let me just give you a backstory from this, right? People don't really know this, but when I started drinking, when I genuinely started drinking, was me going, okay, let me find the one thing that people will relate to so that I can get them into poetry. And that was always alcohol, right? So I was like, I don't understand alcohol. Let me understand alcohol. How do I do that? Let me start drinking it and understand what they feel. And man, I went in. So many people method act. Well, Heath Ledger and Alban Bani. I method wrote, dog. I went in for a good year. For a good year, I went in. And when I came out of that, man, I came out with a book and also an addiction. And also a habit that I couldn't really break. But I am grateful that I'm here now, because when I speak, people not only listen, but people relate. And that's the best thing I can have from my words. So yeah, that's how what the Brown Bottle series is a way to relate to just normal people with my art form, and to show them who I am without sounding preachy. So yeah. Yes. And it's not just in South Africa. It's everywhere. It's global. It's global, except for America, because Americans can entertain everything. The reason why I'm saying this is because poets are boring, bruh. Poets are boring. And the reason why I'm saying poets are boring is because no one wants to hear the truth. No one wants to hear the truth. No one wants to hear your dad ain't shit, and and this is why I'm like this. No one wants to hear, so I've got 3 baby daddies because. No one wants to hear that. However, because I'm gonna give a comparison between comedy and poetry. Comedy has a way of dressing up the truth in a way that you laugh. Poetry has a way of going, this is my truth, accept it or leave. Everyone's gonna leave. Comedy though, you're gonna be like, yo dog, so what happened with my exes? And people laugh at their pain. That's what South Africa is, we laugh at our own pain. No one wants to sit there and be reminded of their pain. That's what poetry does. So if we have a way in our poetry to make people laugh or make people comfortable with facing their truth while delivering our poetry, maybe we're gonna get some. Is poetry an underrated skill? Yes. Yes. Because no one wants to admit I'm fucked up. No one. With comedy though, it's easier because you laugh at that. Oh, I'm fucked up because my dad left me. With poetry is, oh shit, my dad left me. No one wants to sit with that pain. That's why escapism is there. That's why we drink. That's why we take drugs. Because you want to run from that pain. Poetry reminds you of your pain. Comedy makes you laugh at that pain. Okay, so they can catch my book from me specifically. That's the best place to catch it because I'm excited and everything. And then they can catch my book at Bridge Books, at Commune, and then I'm on a tour. I don't know what independent bookshop is in Cape Town, Durban, or Mpumalanga, but I'm on a tour there, and then we'll find out where we can make sure that some copies are there. Bridge Books, I got you. Commune, I got you. Love Books, I got you. The rest will find you, but Books Alive, I got you. Yeah, we'll find you there. So Facebook, Tshepo Molefe, clean. IG is TattedBaddie21, one word. And then fuck Twitter because it's called X tech. And then TikTok, okay, The Tatted Baddie. And then YouTube, it's either The Tatted Baddie or Tshepo Molefe. Just Tshepo Molefe poetry. You'll find me there somewhere along the lines. My name is Tshepo Molefe, aka The Tatted Baddie, aka Mr. Brown Bottle, aka Magama. My family is what happens when you wish for the dead and being answered only by silence. My family is the apology stuck into the grave's cynical teeth. My sister is the salt between my father's tears or his cooking. I am my family's problems. And my father's fiery tongue aimed at my sister. Her rage is what turned her to ash. I'm a concoction of my father's expectations of me. I'm drowning my father's disappointment of me. I'm downing cheap liquor just to stay afloat. I am every man drowning anything that feels in alcohol. I'm every son who has answered the question of grief through malt. I am missing my mother through malt. I have replaced my mother with malt. I am tipsy and searching for a pie to contain all of me. I'm tipsy and searching for a bar to spill into. I am drunk and barely breathing. I am drunk and barely breathing. I am drunk and barely. Yeah.